Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, good evening and welcome inside the J.L. the Cook Gymnasium here in Newberry, ready for tonight's Straits Area Conference Boys Varsity matchup. It is the St. Ignace Saints, ranked in both the U.P. and the state poll this week, looking to keep their strong season going as they take on the Newberry Indians. Saints getting introduced here. They will go with number 1, Sean Klingsbury. They will also go 14, Trevor Visnaugh. 13, Nick Halberg. 30, Ethan McLean. And the sharpshooter, one of the top scorers in the state, the senior, Johnny Ingalls. Out first for the Indians, a junior, number 3, Sam Rahali.
Number 12, sophomore, Garrett Lewicki.
Sophomore filling in as part of a rotation of JV players who split time, Garrett Lewicki.
Sophomore,
Craig Whalen, one of those JV call-ups. Lewicki, Whalen, Xander Stilson and Caden Hamilton rotate their leftover quarter, filling in for the varsity. Matthew Rahali out next.
Number 44, junior, the biggie, Ethan Pavey.
And Ethan Pavey rounds it out. So a young starting lineup for Coach Nate Moulton. He will go with a pair of sophomores and 3 juniors. Meanwhile, the Saints, coached by Doug Ingalls, he will send his son Johnny to the circle. 2 of the best athletes anywhere around. Going to tip this thing off, and the Indians win it. Newberry and the home whites. St. Ignace Road and the blacks. Indians working right to left here. Ingalls and Rahali going to be a big matchup tonight. Steal here, though. Kingsbury the other way. Hesitation and a whistle and a foul. Going to be a baseline inbound. Ingalls gets free, middle of the formation. Easy mid-range jumper there. He had 29. And the matchup between ranked teams when the Saints beat Pickford earlier this week. Saints in the press. Indians do a solid job breaking it. Pavey will attack down the middle, draws the foul, and Ethan Pavey will head to the line. Saints lead it early, 2-0. 7:27 to go here in the first. St. player was injured underneath. He's going to kind of limp back over to the bench. That's Visnaw. Pavey hits the first. Indians on the board. Rolls home the second. We're tied. And Ingles will bring the Saints up the floor. Newberry going to play a zone. They're going to have to make sure they don't lose Ingles. Wearing number 11, cutting free throw line. Very good off the ball. He gets open. Deep shot, short. Long rebound, right back to him. Attacks on the layup. No. Whalen skies for the rebound. Raholly brings it the other way. Indians going to spread the floor. Looks like a 5-out. Cut by Lewicki. Lob inside. Good adjustment. Rolls it home. Garrett Lewicki spins one home, and the Indians lead it by a score of 4-2. Saints come corner. McLean. He'll fire. Too far. Rebound. Shot up. No good. And then crashing in over the top is McLean. Saints are not afraid to shoot it. They get the green light in a run and gun style. Ingles and McLean will shoot it anywhere from the nearest zip code. And they can hit. Here's Pavey as Raholly patiently breaks the press. Maddie will come back and get it here. Indians can stay patient. Lewicki looks. Indians timing a little off on the rotation. They got to get rebalanced here. They'll go Raholly to the left. Drive there. He's getting hacked. Saved, but out of bounds. Active hands early on for the Saints. To the wing. Now the corner and Ingles. Skip pass. Opposite side, McLean. He'll get in the middle of that zone. Floater is good. Saints have found their money spot from the mid-range and tie it back up at 4 here. 5:35 to go in the first. Lob inside. Deflected. First real forced pass against the pressure. Back the other way. Ingles drives. Dumps it baseline. Raholly going to pick one up here. That's going to send Hallberg, the 6'2 senior, to the line for the Saints. First free throw opportunities for them. Officials tonight, Jim Depew, Hondo Depew, DJ Paquette. First free throw, no good. Saints roster 8, dress 9 with a call up from the JVs. Newberry did win the junior varsity contest. Second free throw, good. Saints back on top. Good quick movement. Pavey, drive, layup, short. Saints in transition. Ingles back the other way. Little hesitation. Kingsbury trailing, right wing, triple no. Indians got to get a body on somebody. Now Raholly rips it away. Numbers back the other way. Up and blocked out of bounds by Ingles. Indians will reset on the baseline. See in the far corner there on your screen, walking back and forth in and out of the hallway is Visnaw, who rolled an ankle or got stepped on early. Pavey, no look pass out to Sam Raholly. Indians will set up. They want a slower pace. Whalen the jumper. Indians back on top. Not a highly potent offensive team on most nights are the Indians. Going up against a strong shooting team. Ingles from the parking lot buries it. He's got 5. Here's Lewicki. Sam Raholly. Little take. Baseline dish. Maddie. Baseline, good. And the two leaders trading buckets here, 8 apiece. Good first quarter in this one as we are midway through at the 4-minute mark. Ingles will reset, way out by half court. He can shoot it when he gets off the bus. Step through, fade away, off balance over Pavey. And Ingles is heating up, which is what the Indians did not want. Nice press break, deep pass. Rahali gets behind everybody. Bucket good. Right back the other way. And a walk in the corner. (10-10), 3:29 to go. Neither team by more than a bucket. And an official stoppage. Whalen tucks the laces back in the shoe. Doug Ingles wants him up. They've been kind of hanging back, three-quarter court to half court. Martin into the ball game. He came in with Sebastian Patterson at that timeout by the officials. Lobbed inside. Rahali getting hammered the whole way. They'll set it back around. Martin, big game last week against Engadine. Quiet and Rudyard the other night. Rebound. Indians got it back. Rahali scoops it up. Little up and under. Draws the foul. And he will shoot two. It'll be the third team foul on the Saints. 2:55 to go here in the first. Two top scorers in the eastern end for the boys this year, Ingles and Cam Peterson. Indians did an okay job on Peterson early, but let him run wild late in a 28-point performance the other night. Lane violation. And Rahali will get another one as Ingles fell in early. And it pays off. Wave off the miss, add the make. Indians back up one. 11-10. Ingles, step through, pull up, floater is good. And he is feeling it. Will pose for the Indians after the make. Ingles with 9. The Indians can at least try to slow him down and force some of the other Saints to have to produce. We'll have a good chance of staying in this one. They're not going to outscore him with any one matchup. Bank is open. Rahali, who's having a huge quarter of his own. Seesaw battle. No look pass, baseline. Martin breaks it up. Steal. We get a whistle. We get a foul. And that's going to put the Saints at the limit with 2:04 to play in the first. Bonus on the next free throw for the Indians. They got Lewicki with Martin, Whalen, Patterson, and Matty Rahali. Whalen, Pavey, Sam Rahali have chipped in with 6. Matthew Rahali with 7. Martin, shot fake, drives. Indians staying patient as the Saints go zone. Great cut, layup won't go. Good look for the Indians. McLean, here he is in transition. Saints are so good running the floor and a travel. Ingles looks back at Jimmy Depew, shakes his head no. My brother wouldn't call that. I think the Saints a little flustered here early on. They got the perfect start offensively, but the Indians have found a way to score with them. Put back, no good, foul. Rahali's going to shoot. It'll be 2 regardless, 15 foul. But on the putback, Rahali has been able to pick his spots in that matchup with Hallberg. And he hits the first. Indians 14, Saints 12. 1:10 to go in the first. No changes either way. Rahali now has 9. Swing. Deep 3 is open. No good. Rebound comes to the Indians. They can stay patient. They'll pick up Martin. Rahali cuts through. Strong attack. No. Saints. McLean. Corner. No. Saved. Back to Lewicki. Martin pushes. Steps through. Up and under. No. Near Doreen Ingalls. Saints Hall of Fame coach. Courtside. Yelling for the foul. Saints will hold for the last shot. 15-12. Step back. Fire underneath. Extra pass. Martin the block from behind. Patterson at the buzzer. No. But I think that's a great quarter if you're a Newberry Indian fan. They lead at 15-12 as we head to the second with M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family in family practice doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine from Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
Back in Newberry Jail, the Cook Gymnasium, a Straits Area Conference showdown that's been a back-and-forth battle through 1 quarter of play. Indians lead it 15-12. Spin, take, scoop, score. Basket is good. And Ingalls on the spin cycle takes it right to the Indians, and he can tie it up at the line. 11 of the 14 from the Saints and make it 12 out of 15. Rahali with 9 to lead the Indians in their first quarter. One of their best quarters possibly of the season. Oh, Saints a little bit of a different look in the pressure. Patterson does have his dribble, gives off to Rahali. Here's Pavey. Turns topside. Hand off here to Martin. Good switch. Martin, free throw line. Bumped from behind on the shot. And Keegan Martin, the lefty, sophomore. First free throw good. Indians continue to hold the lead. Neither team, though, still is led by more than a possession. Indians' largest lead, 3. So, 2 have been the Saints. Ingalls pulls up, no. Big rebound. Visnoff stripped off of Pavey and out of bounds. Indians underneath. Outside, Kingsbury. Top side inbound. Ingles will send it across. That one. Ingles backs it out. Great challenge, good help. Tough shot, no good. Pavey the rebound, over to Martin. That's great effort. Martin with the lane, tries to pull up. Had the contact. Doug Ingles wanted to travel. Patterson, easy. And Nate Moulton will take a timeout, and so will we. It is M123 FM, the E.U.P Sports Network.
Did you know the Newberry News has a print shop? They print business cards, brochures, invitations, window flyers, gift certificates, business envelopes, and so much more. Get all your printing needs done right here at home. For fast service and affordable pricing, call 906-293-8401 and see what the Newberry News print shop can do for you.
6:24 to go, second quarter. Indians take a timeout as they were trapped in the offensive end. They lead at 17-15. Saints have gone man-to-man here. Martin off a screen, tried to roll it back, forced it in, taken away. Now Ingles the other way. He's going to attack, quick, pulls up, floater is short, rebound up for grabs. It's tied up, jump ball, arrow will go to the Indians. Whistle here as the Saints will check in a player that I did not think reported. Cordell Kills Crow. We didn't get the horn, but referees stop it. He's into the ball game. Martin, take, back iron, score. Largest lead so far for the Indians. They lead at 19-15. Entry, McLean, bank shot, won't go. Rebound tipped. Surprised we didn't see the Saints pull the trigger there. And we get a foul on the floor. Rahali's going to get that one. Oh no, they give it to Patterson. I thought so. Middle, quick kick out. 0 is Arnold, I believe, up from the JVs. Shot no good, don't have him on our roster. Martin hands off. 5:15 to go, second quarter. Indians with the lead. Martin opens himself up, triple is good. As he fakes out Kingsbury and hits that one. And that might be the spark Keegan Martin needs, but Ingles answers right back. You hope that last three for Newberry brings out the Keegan Martin from Engadine. Well, he's off the mark there. He had 7 triples in that rivalry win. Ingles, no. Tied up, Rahali. Great job. (22-18). Ingles been a one-man show, as expected. He's got him on his back to keep him in this thing right now. Indians starting to get a little bit of balance. Rahali with 9. Rest of the buckets have been spread around. Martin looks, cut, Rahali bodied, triple teamed. They'll work it around, Caden Hamilton. Sam Rahali, triple. That would have went in, the roof would have blown off the jail to Cook. Good look for Sam. Has been taking more shots, and a foul here. That'll go against Caden Hamilton, who checked in at the last horn. Just past the midway point here in the second quarter, 22-18 Indians on top. 3:49 to play before the break. Free throw, dead off the back iron. Ingalls steps in, pats his player on the back. It's the second. Pavey will come in for Caden Hamilton. Saints going to go three-quarter court. It looks 1-3-1, but now they'll drop man. Rahali. Martin. Needs help. Forces it. Stolen. Kingsbury underneath. Dumps it back. Mishandled. Ugly off the back iron. And in. And the Saints are back within one. Ratcheting up that pressure. Here's Martin. Just shy of half court. Got himself trapped. Tipped. Stolen. Numbers. Ingalls. Dishes it back. And the Saints regain the lead, 23-22. And Martin, straight take, blocked out of bounds. Pavey baseline, looks, tipped out of bounds. They'll bring it out to the sideline. Newberry in action again tomorrow night. They'll be in Manistee. Of course, the disclaimer as we head into the weekend, weather permitting on events. High school hockey in Manistee. Emeralds and Gaylords for Saturday already canceled. Pavey with the baby hook. Gets the Indians back on top. Layup short. Patterson, rebound, traveled. Change here will be Halberg. Wow, circus shot, off balance. Doug Ingalls just looks at the floor. Going to be an inductee into the U.P. Sports Hall of Fame this year. He's seen better moves than that. Pavey, triple no. Full court pass underneath. Good challenge by Martin. And Martin's going to pick up a foul. Trying to get back and challenge that one deep. 24-23. Saints tie it up. Free throw good from Cordell Kills Crow. It's the second. Lady Indians and Lady Saints scheduled for tomorrow night in the back half of the home and home splits between schools again this year. 5:45 in the JV, 7:15 in the varsity. Inside. On the floor, reaching around. That's not going to make Doug any happier. 25-24. It's back and forth. Back and forth. Pavey. Martin. Catch and shoot triple. With words for the St. Ignace bench. And the Saints come right back down and score to tie it up. 1:19 to go before the break. 27-27. Martin, Rahali, pull-up jumper. No good. As we come up on a minute to go, McLean brings the Saints across. He'll attack. Kick out. Open triple no. Pavey the rebound. Quick outlet. Sam Raholly running the floor. Knocked away out of bounds. .4 at this inbound. Martin looks, spins, trapped. Indians can stay patient. Raholly, elbow jumper, no. Saints can come back down the other way with a chance. And lob down low. Bounce pass on the dribble on the baseline. Pavey out. Hamilton in. 35.9. Indians will walk it up the floor. Martin had it broke up. Now he's going to drive, poked away. Ingles, Doug Ingles singles. One shot is the younger Ingles brings him across the floor. High screen. Dumped inside, reverse layup, good. Indians, full court, off the mark from 90 feet away. And we go to the break. Halftime score in this one, St. Ignace 29, Newberry 27. As we step aside, it's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
Coaching records continue to fall, this time on the ice, and some good news when it comes to the number of registered officials. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. No one has coached more Michigan high school hockey teams to victory than Doug Toller. The head coach of the Genesee Generals won his 630th game during the winter break, topping the previous high of 629 set by Trenton's Mike Turner. Toller started his career in 1979 at Flint Northern. He then coached at Grand Blanc for 10 years before moving to Davison in 1992. Davison is the primary school of a four-school co-op named the Genesee Generals. Flushing, Goodrich, and Swartz Creek are the other schools.
I'm probably the most fortunate hockey coach in the world to have had so many great young men. It's really all about them. They've just put me in a position, I guess, to be here and reap the benefit, but I have to give them a lot of credit for everything that they've done. I love being on the ice and working with the kids and trying to get them to kind of understand the game a little bit better and become better players. And it's also about being better people too, you know, having respect and all the life lessons that go with it.
That was Toller speaking with Miriam Bingham of ABC 12 Sports after the record-breaking victory. Genesee will have another 10 games in the regular season to add to Toller's win total before starting regional play in late February. To see all of the MHSAA's ice hockey records, individual, team, coaching, and playoff, be sure to check out MHSAA.com and click on Ice Hockey. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Arthur Hill Jr. wrestler Michael Baldwin. He captured the Saginaw County Wrestling Invitational title at 165 pounds, the last county wrestling title for Arthur Hill before they merge with Saginaw High next school year. Hancock senior hockey player Sam Roberts, he tallied the winner in a 3-2 victory over the Capital City Capitals. It was Roberts' second goal of the year. And a Monroe St. Mary Catholic Central wrestler, Mary Alice Lynch. She recorded her 100th win on the mat with a victory in the SMCC Girls Wrestling Tournament.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Director of Officiating Services, Sam Davis.
If a basketball team has a good post player, you'll usually hear the opposing crowd call for 3 seconds. But what is 3 seconds and when should it be called? A 3-second violation occurs when a player is in the lane for more than 3 seconds, but it's not always that easy. First, a player can leave the lane and then reestablish position, resetting the 3-second clock. To establish position outside the lane, the player must have both feet on the playing surface outside of the lane. It won't reset the count if one foot is outside the lane and the other foot is in the air. Also, during a throw-in or while dribbling, attempting a shot or rebounding, there is no 3-second count. The count does not start again until the offense has control of the ball in the front court.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. Sticking with officiating, for the 3rd year in a row, the number of registered officials in Michigan is up, slightly. And while any increase is good news, it still comes after 9 straight years of decline. So while the recent trend is encouraging, there's still a ways to go as a lack of officials puts extra strain on current officials. To help recruit and retain officials, the MHSAA has provided membership in the National Association of Sports Officials. Membership gives officials expanded insurance coverages, access to professional services and development, and a subscription to an MHSAA-focused referee magazine. But there's still a need for more. If you're interested, go to MHSAA.com and click on Officials for more information. Because without officials, it's just practice. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll be back next week.
The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
If you're looking for a furry friend to help brighten your days, then look no further than the Luce County Animal Shelter. They have many lovable pets, just waiting to find their forever homes. From playful pups and cuddly kittens to gentle dogs and cats looking for a quiet place to call home, the Luce County Animal Shelter has the perfect companion for you. Visit the Luce County Animal Shelter today and let's create heartwarming memories together. Because when you adopt, you're not just finding a pet, you're finding a lifelong friend.
So sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
At Newberry Motors, we're finishing 2023 with some of the greatest deals of the year on our remaining 2022 models. And we have just 5 remaining that must go. Get a 2022 Ram Bighorn Quad Cab 4x4 or a 2022 Ram Lone Star 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 and save thousands of MSRP. Plus, a 2022 Chrysler Pacifica Touring Edition. This is your chance to save thousands off MSRP. And we still have an explosive selection of late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. opportunities. We're making room for 2024 at Newberry Motors, your locally owned family-run dealer. Call 906-293-5104 or find us on South M123 in Newberry.
We are at the half. JL the Cook Gymnasium here in Newberry. Good one in a Straits Area Conference matchup. The Indians have put together two of their best quarters of the season, and they trailed just by 2 here, but led for a majority of that first half. A game-high 4-point lead for the Indians. St. Ignace has not led by more than 3. It's been a close back-and-forth battle. Matthew Rahali leading the Indians. He is in double figures. So, too, is young Johnny Ingalls, who the senior sharpshooter at one point had 18 out of 22 points for the Saints in that first half. And this should be a matchup right down to the very end, hopefully in this one. Indian supporting cast been doing a good job contributing, chipping in some points, and going to be important to take care of the basketball, control the pace, don't give up turnovers, don't give up easy fast break points, don't give up those extra opportunities at the free throw line as well. We will step aside quickly here for these messages from your award-winning newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. All right, ready to go. Third quarter of action, 29-27. Saints lead this one. We are going to get Ingalls, Kills Crow, McLean, Hallberg, and Kingsbury. One starter, Visna, injured in the first opening minute. He is over with his foot inside a cooler full of ice. He most likely done for the night. Indians go with Rahali, Martin, Lewicki, and Pavey. Saints working right to left towards that far end. Trying to go with quick ball movement here. Indians, corner 3, Ingalls no. Good challenge. Sam Rahali flies in, knocks it out of Maddie's hands. Drive here, flip back, Ingalls draws the attention, dumps it off. Saints have their largest lead of the night at 4 points. Indians working here towards the west end in front of the student section. Poked away from behind by Kingsbury and out of bounds. And Lewicki inbounds to Pavey, then immediately gets grabbed by Kingsbury. Foul on the Saints, who take it away off the inbound, then almost throw it away. Here's Ingalls. No look, inside, outside. Ingalls, deep 3, good. Quick start to the third here for the Saints. They've actually scored the last 7 in a row overall and lead it 34-27. Inside, Rahali layup. Sam Rahali on a great feed from Pavey. It is all versus one and another 3. Ingalls doing it all here in this one. Inbound, stolen, fired back and poked away, but Martin comes up with it. Indians all of a sudden down 8. Basket's good. Indians now got a D up. Their offense has been good. Pull-up triple for Ingalls and a whistle. Basket is good. After the shot, a foul on Kingsbury. Hondo Depew signals elbow. basket is good. That's what they were confirming. So Ingles has hit 3 threes right out of the locker room. Foul on the floor on Cordell Kills Crow. That's going to help the Indians. Saints have built up a bit of a lead with an early run out of the half. So that's the third foul. Might get some free throw chances here. Indians got to stay aggressive. Good inbound. Pavy's having a great game moving the ball. Back to Rahalli, Indians within 7. Inside here. Layup, good. Can tell these two schools, they have a long rivalry in just about everything. Played a classic football contest in the fall. Pavey inside, kick out. Indians working the ball. Haven't been able to get a stop. Pavey, feet set, fires 3, no. Ingles looking for his 4th of the half, and Cordell Kills Crow. Comes barreling right down the lane. 4th foul of the quarter. As we're 4:45 left to play here in the third quarter. Inside, taken away. Turnover, Ingles back the other way, up. Layup, spun home. He is having himself a night, as he normally does. Division 4 going to be loaded when we come tournament time. You got the Saints, got the Bulldogs at Camp Peterson, got the defending state champion Mustangs, plus some pretty good teams on the west end. Saints up 11, 44-33, timeout Indians.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
Out of the 30-second timeout, Indians trying to slow this Saints run here to start the third quarter. Martin puts one up, no good. 29-27, Saints led it. 15 to 6 run here has built them up to double figures. Ingles with 3 more threes. He's knocking on the door. I believe has crossed 30 points now. And 2.5 quarters to play. 3:45 to go here in the third. Down low, and Martin with a foul. Martin's third. Kingsbury and Cordell Kills Crow back into the ball game. McLean. Ball movement. Shot no good. Ingles with it. He's going to kick it out. Open triple, no. And off of Lewicki out of bounds. Shot up there, no good. And Kingsbury hacks at Martin midair, and the Indians will head to the free throw line. That is the 5th free throw. And this may be where Newberry can try and chip away. Martin will toe the line. First one good. Hits them both. Back to single digits. 9-point game after it stayed within 4 both ways the entire first half. Runner, no. Putback, McLean, no. Rebound, tipped out. Saints can't get there. They go running up into the crowd. And the Indians get the ball back with 3:09 to go here in the third quarter. Shots up there, no good. Battle for the ball, Pavey and tying it up. Doug Ingles can't believe it. Pavey comes baseline to Martin. Triple, a big one. Indians back within 6. They will not quit here in the third. Do they have enough firepower to keep pace with Ingles? Another drive, no good. Got his own rebound. Moves it to McLean. He got bumped and travel. Change here. I don't see a 0 for the Saints on either the varsity or the JV. Do apologize for that one. Ball up the floor. Raholly with it. So far, Saints have quieted Raholly here in the second half. Shot no good. Out of bounds off of Ingles. 2:12 to go in the third. Pavey threw that one away. That time the no-look inbound faked out Martin. Ingles dribbles, pulls up, and just drills it. Net barely moves. It's his 4th 3 of the quarter. And back up 9 go the Saints. And Patterson gonna walk with it. Saints inbound the ball. Newberry still subbing. Ingles walks up and fires a shot. No good. Rebound here. Kick back out to Ingles. Drive, dump, a lot of contact. Foul here. It'll be Martin Raholly. 1:34 to go in the third. Third on Raholly. Halberg with the bucket. Sub coming for the shooter on the Saints side. Both free throws good. And this is number 20, who I also do not see rostered in the program. That one poked away. Martin goes and tracks it down. Swatted at from behind. Then Lewicki creates a turnover. We're running back and forth the other way. Cordell kills Crow. wants the foul on Martin. Keegan Martin will head to the line. Objection overruled. Free throw good. Well, I just made that switch out for Hallberg, and now he's got to come back out. Second free throw, no good. Ingles up the floor. Patterson a bump. And now Newberry's at the limit. Minute to go in the third. 49-39, Saints on top. Top side inbound to Ingles. Pass was tipped. Lewicki almost got there. Ingles off a high screen. Open shot, no good. Rebound, McLean, who had a great game last year in one of the matchups. Been quiet so far. Step through in a pass. Saints gonna hold here. They're calling last shot. And Ingles just threw it away. And Martin tripped up. And a travel back the other way for the Saints. Nate Moulton was pretty fired up there. Guys just got their feet tangled. Nothing he can do there. Sam Raholly triple. No good. And that brings us to the fourth. Good one here in a Straits Area Conference showdown. Saints 49. Indians 39. M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Did you know the Newberry News has a print shop? They print business cards, brochures, invitations, window flyers, gift certificates, business envelopes, and so much more. Get all your printing needs done right here at home. For fast service and affordable pricing, call 906-293-8401 and see what the Newberry News print shop can do for you.
Ready for the fourth quarter. It'll be Saints basketball. They're working right to left as we bring it to you here on our M123 FM and E.U.P Sports Network Facebook pages. You can watch us on your big screen. All your feature local high school sporting events. E.U.P Sports Network on YouTube. Saints miss a shot. Indians got to go possession at a time. Score and stop. Raholly, triple no. Well, they've been asking him to shoot more. Very unselfish player, and Sam takes a chance in the second. St. Ignace player of the game is going to limp off. Rebound, I think knocked over by his own guy. I do not know who that is. There's a couple of St. Ignace players up tonight. They have 8 on the roster in the program. But 9 dressed and 2 numbers that aren't included. Inbound here, Martin. Back to Whalen. Indians trying to dig deep here. They are short-handed, really 4 full-time varsity players, and then rotate a cast of JV call-ups to fill in. Martin for 3. Indians back within 7, but they got to get a stop. Ingalls hit 4 triples in that big surge early in the third quarter, and he creates there. And Rahali goes tumbling, and they're going to call a trip on Cordell Kills Crow, who was already not happy earlier about a call. Doug Ingalls trying to work DJ Paquette. It's the 4th on Cordell Kills Crow. And one of the assistants from St. Ignace voicing his displeasure. Here's Rahali. Breaks out, gets it across. They'll try to go to the corner, knocked away. Out of bounds. Doug Ingalls is yelling in the crowd. Rahali on the cut, pull up, jumper, drills it. Quick start for the Indians here in the 4th. They've got it down to 7, trailed by as much as 11. Up for most of the first half in a seesaw battle. Really controlled the second quarter. Ingalls flies in, good. Stares down the official wanting a call. Fans wanted a call too. Intensity picking up here. 6 minutes to go. 53-44 Saints. Inside, Whalen off balance, no. Drive, Ingalls got the Indians on the heel. Attack and score. And now a travel. (55-44). Indians can't make up ground every time they come up with a run. Shot no good. They gave Ingalls one there. Dared him to take. And a timeout for the Indians. It'll be a full timeout. We'll step aside. It's on 123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family in family practice, doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, from Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. Jail to Cook Gymnasium here in Newberry. 5:22 to go in the 4th. Saints lead at 55-44. Inside, Pavey turns around, scores it. Indians keep inching closer and closer. They're up by 4. Late in the second quarter, Saints had a 2-point lead at the break and came out on fire in the third, and that's been the difference. Martin stepped out of bounds. Indians sit back in that zone. Ingles takes all day. And he can. His team up by 9, and he has had a huge night. McLean fakes a shot. Saints just moving the ball and running time. McLean, triple, drills it. That's a big one for the Saints, who lead it by 12, largest lead of the game, as we come up on 4 minutes to go. Indians still in it. Martin, triple, no. Stolen. Rahali blocked by Ingles, out of bounds. Kingsbury in. Ball out to Martin. Martin lost the dribble. And another timeout for the Indians. Down by 12, 3:35 to go. It'll be another full timeout. It's M123 FM, the E.U.P. Sports Network.
At Newberry Motors, we're finishing 2023 with some of the greatest deals of the year on our remaining 2022 models. And we have just 5 remaining that must go. Get a 2022 Ram Bighorn Quad Cab 4x4 or a 2022 Ram Lone Star 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 and save thousands of MSRP. Plus, a 2022 Chrysler Pacifica Touring Edition. This is your chance to save thousands off MSRP. And we still have an explosive selection of late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. We're making room for 2024 at Newberry Motors, your locally owned family-run dealer. Call 906-293-5104 or find us on South M123 in Newberry.
Been a fun one here tonight. Indians trying to complete a second half comeback. 3:35 to go. St. Ignace 58, Newberry 46. Newberry with the basketball, working left side. Martin, middle of the lane. Backdoor cut. No signal, it must be staying, and it is. Pavey got to get somewhere. Throws it away. Somebody went the wrong way. No, off a deflection. Nope. They tried to sell it. Up the floor, Saints will bring it up. Newberry again hangs back. They will now match up. Drive here, Ingles weaves through everybody. Saints will spread the perimeter. Look at Nate Moulton. Look at Newberry's. Nate Moulton was just down on all fours on the bench, and a foul on Rahali. Reaching around. 3 minutes to go. His fourth. Wide open. McLean banks it home. I called him out for being quiet, and he's come to life. 5 big points here late. Martin underneath. Gets there. Ingles and Martin, not just both talented ball players, but love to talk the game too. They have, I think, been going at each other here in this one, and they will down the stretch. And a bump by Keegan Martin. 2:22 to go, 60-48. Kingsbury inbound. Ingles comes to get it. He is the straw that stirs the drink, and he'll attack. High bank, no. Foul, though, coming on the Indians. And Ingles will shoot 2. Trying to help the Saints add to their lead, 60-48, 2:12 to go here in this contest. It's them both. They opened up with a 7-0 run in the third quarter to take that 2-point lead down to 9. Indians got it back as close as 6. But are fading down the stretch in this one as Ingles adds 2 more. Up by 16. Basket in is good. Plus the foul, and Cordell kills Crow is out of the ballgame. He fouls out. And Nate Moulton will take his final timeout here. 7:123 FM, the E.U.P Sports Network.
The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
If you're looking for a furry friend to help brighten your days, then look no further than the Luce County Animal Shelter. They have many lovable pets, just waiting to find their forever homes. From playful pups and cuddly kittens to gentle dogs and cats looking for a quiet place to call home, the Luce County Animal Shelter has the perfect companion for you. Visit the Luce County Animal Shelter today and let's create heartwarming memories together. Because when you adopt, you're not just finding a pet, you're finding a lifelong friend.
All right, here we go. Indians are at the line. They are also out of timeouts and down by 14 with a minute and 34 to go. Martin, free throw, good. Indians going to bring some pressure. I think they got lost trying to set up a 2-2-1. Martin poked it away. Here's a chance. Raholly, triple no. Rebound there. Over to Ingles. Raholly trying to chase. And they'll call a timeout. So the Saints take one here. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Gets them up to half court. Takes away at least the threat of the full court pressure. He will inbound just shy of half court. Indians are going to need some kind of crazy finish here in this one. They have played their hearts out here in this one. But Ingles, who may be the best player in the Upper Peninsula, was recently featured in an MHSAA piece on the top 10 guards in the state of Michigan, and he made that list. He's earned his spot there tonight with a 30-plus point night, and Pavey with a foul. Neither team in trouble here yet. That's the 4th foul on the Indians. Ingles breaks free. He's so quick. And a whistle on Craig Whalen, and Ingles at the line. First free throw good. That pretty much going to put her on ice with just over a minute to go. 15-point game. Shot is short. Ingles pressured off the ball. They'll skip it up. Kingsbury outside, and the countdown is on, and Martin will come down and foul. And that's his 5th. Keegan Martin is done for the evening. Ingles missed the free throw. 66-51, 41.2 to play. Second one is on the way, and it's good. Two really strong quarters for the Indians, but two really good quarters for the Saints in the second half. Indians do make the bucket. Go pressure, thrown away. (67-53). Indians did force the turnover. Here's Rahali. Back to Pavey. And back up. Step through. Rahali flips it up. Almost got the bounce. He'll shoot 2. Oh, wow. I'm going to say on the floor. And they get another bucket. Like I said earlier, not quitting. They're the Indians. So we go back down the other end, and Ingles gets to keep adding singles to his total. Hits them both. Indians will get one last push up the floor. Craig Whalen puts one up. No. Out of bounds. It'll. And that'll do it. Final score in this one, a good one. Indians challenge the Saints, but they show whether one of the top teams in the area. St. Ignace wins it 69-55 here in this one. Newberry boys back in action. Is scheduled to go to Minnesota.